In this video, we're going over how to use the Samsung Galaxy S22 for beginners. Welcome back to another video. I'm your tech guide, Wayne. In the video today, we're going to be going over how to use the new Samsung Galaxy phone for beginners. And we're going to just do a quick tour of the phone, where the buttons are, to how to navigate the screen, how to download applications, how to sign into your email account, how to set up the fingerprint sensor. We're going to try to give you a full tour so you know where everything is, and you should be ready to use this phone after watching the video. If you find it helpful, make sure you hit that thumbs up, like button down below, and make sure you hit that subscribe button as well to stay tuned for more videos. Let's go ahead and jump right in, and let's start with our tour of the exterior buttons of the phone here. So on the outside, on the right side, you'll find your volume up, volume down, and your power button. Now, just tapping that power button is going to wake up the phone, and tapping it will put it to sleep. Keep in mind the phone is not off, it's just asleep right now. If you want to actually turn it off, you do need to hold down on that power button, and I'm going to show you a tweak so that it'll be easier to power the phone on and off. So we'll get to that in 1 minute. At the bottom of the phone here, you'll find a Type-C connector for charging. So if you wanted to buy an additional charger, a car charger, just make sure it is a Type-C charger. You'll notice on the left side, there are no buttons and no buttons at the top of the screen here. Okay, so when your screen is asleep, you can, again, hit that power button to wake it up, or you can tap the phone 2 times and that will automatically wake up the screen. Now we're going to take our finger, put it on the screen, and just drag it up, and that's what's going to allow us to unlock the phone and get to our home screen. Now, I mentioned a few minutes ago, trying to power the phone off, you need to hold the power button. Now, by default, the power button launches the the Bixby Assistant. So this little tweak will allow you to change the power button so it can power the phone off. So I'll show you that next, and then we're going to get into how to navigate the screen. So what we're going to do here, swipe down from the top of the screen and swipe down. When I say swipe, just want to be clear, put your finger at the top and just drag it down the screen. That's how we bring up this menu. And then we're going to swipe down one more time, and that's going to show us our on-screen power button. So no matter what, you'll always be able to power the phone off by simply tapping this button here. But this is also going to allow us to change our power button settings to make it easier to turn the phone off. So we're going to tap on side key settings, and we're going to come down here and change this from wake to power menu. And now, if I hold the power button, it will take us right to our restart screen, where I can either power the phone off by tapping this button, or I can tap this button to restart the phone. So that's definitely an important tweak to make when you set your phone up to make it easier to power the phone on and off. Next, we're going to move on to navigating the screen, and you've got 3 buttons on this phone at the bottom to help you navigate. So you have your recent apps, home button, and your back button. Let's start with the home button. So whenever I open one of these little icons, these are what are called apps. Apps is short for application. Think of an application like how computers have programs, phones have applications, and they are abbreviated apps. So when you hear apps, they're just talking about applications. So if I open up the Chrome app or application, it's going to take me to my web browser where I can browse the internet. And let's say I'm browsing the internet and now I want to go back to the home screen. I'm going to use this home button right here to take me back to the home screen. It's just that easy. No matter what you're doing on the phone, tapping this home button is going to take you back to your home screen. Now, one important thing to note is that my Chrome app, this app right here, just because I go to the home screen, it doesn't mean it's closing the program or the app. It's still open, and if I want to get back to it easily, I can tap on this button, which is the recent apps button. this will show me all of the apps that I recently had open, and I can simply just tap on it to go back to Chrome and continue doing what I was doing. So that's what this button does here, the recent apps. It just allows you to see all of the previous programs or applications you had open, and you can either go back to them, or you can say, well, I'm finished, I don't want to use this one anymore. I can just swipe up, and that's how I can close it. This is how you close out all of the applications that are running in the background of the phone to help speed up the phone. So that's what the recent apps button does. Next, we're going to go over what the back button does. Now, I'm going to swipe down from the top of the screen to get to my settings shortcut, this little wheel in the corner. And I'm going to just demonstrate the back button by going to, let's go to lock screen. Let's say I select lock screen and then I select wallpaper services. If I want to go back one page, I'm going to tap the back button. Take me back to this page. If I tap it again, it'll take me back another page. And that's all the back button does. It just takes you back one step. And it'll take you as far as it can go. And now I'm on the home screen of the settings menu. If I hit the back button again, it's going to take me out of settings altogether. So that's what the back button does. And these are really the three buttons you're going to be using to navigate the phone. Okay, next we're going to go over how to find all the applications on the phone, and also how to download different apps. So by swiping up on the main screen, swipe up, this takes you to what's called your app drawer. You'll notice at the top here you have these little white circles here. These are actually folders that some of your apps are stored in. So all your Google apps are going to be in here. These are all the Google apps, your Gmail app, Chrome, which is your web browser, Google Maps, YouTube, Google Movies, Google Photos, all that's going to be in this section here. You have your Microsoft folder, your Samsung folder. If you have a Samsung watch, you'll use the Galaxy Wearable app. This is the app that will allow you to link it up with your watch and program it. Samsung TV, Smart Things allows you to control your TV from your phone. And all your other apps are going to be in this section right here. Now, if you want to download a new app, like a game or Uber or just a specific app, you can tap on Play Store. Now, the Play Store is where you download just about everything you're going to use for your phone. So again, if there's a game or an app that you want, it all happens in here. Now, if you tapped on the Play Store icon, what I just tapped right now, and it didn't take you to this screen, let's say it took you to another screen that's asking you to sign into a Google account. I just wanted to explain that really quickly. You do need to have a Gmail account or a Google account in order to sign in to buy applications. Even if you only want free applications, you still have to have a Google account. It's all tied to your account. So if you don't have one, or you haven't signed in on the phone yet, on this screen, all you'll need to do is simply enter your Gmail address and your password. Now, if you have one, great, enter it now. If you forgot the password, click on the Forgot Password button, and it'll walk you through a few steps on how to recover your password. And if you don't have a Google account at all, maybe you have an AOL or a Yahoo, but you don't have a Gmail or a Google account, you'll need to go to the bottom of the screen and tap on the Create Account button. And it's really quick. It's going to just walk you through some steps to create your Gmail, ask you like maybe 5 or 6 questions, set a password, and after that, it'll set up your account, and then you'll be able to go to the Play Store and then download applications. So I just wanted to touch on that because some people, you know, they're not on this screen. You're on the Google account screen, so I want to make sure you know what to do. Let's move on now. So let's say there's a specific application you want for your phone. Maybe you want to download, maybe you want to download DoorDash because you want to order food. You can simply, in this little box at the top here, sorry, I'm jumping ahead. You tap in the box at the top that says search for apps. And this is where you can type in what type of application you're looking for. Or maybe you want just a simple game. Whatever it is, you can either type it or you can tap the microphone and you can just say it and it'll search for you. Sudoku. So in this case, I said the game I wanted and it's bringing up all the Sudoku apps. Let's say I want to try this one here. I can just tap on it. And notice this little green button says install. All I have to do now is just tap the green button and it will begin to install the application on the phone. Now, if that green button doesn't say install, if it has a price, let's say it says $1 or $5, then that's your way of knowing that it's not a free application, that you do have to pay for it. So just keep in mind, if you see any like that, you will maybe want to go back, use your back button, and try to find another application that's free. I always say try to download the free ones first, and then if you don't like those, then get a paid one, but don't start with a paid one. If you notice this one here, this one's actually $3.99. So I would say not to download that one yet. I would say try to find a free one on the list. Now that our app is downloaded, we're gonna hit the home button here, and I'm gonna swipe up and swipe to the left, and this is where our app has been downloaded. So if you wanna play it, we're gonna just tap it right from there, and now we can start our Sudoku puzzle. So that is a brief overview of how to download an application. You literally just need to go to the Play Store and just do a search. You can also come in here and you can just look through, browse. At the bottom, you'll have categories. So games, this will only show you games. You have apps. You'll have special offers as well. Movies, there's a movie tab if you want to download movies here. And books. These are all the different things you can download from the Play Store. Now moving on, next I'd like to go over what is called your notification panel, because you need to understand how information comes through your phone, and also your shortcuts on how to turn certain things on the phone. So bring your finger to the top of the screen and swipe down. And this will bring up what is called the notification panel. The notification panel is where you'll have switches to turn on and off certain settings of the phone, and at the bottom here you'll have your notification section. So for example, if you get a new email, it's going to show up just like this. It'll say Gmail. It'll give you a preview of your new email, email that has come through. And I can just tap here. It'll take me right to my Gmail account, and then I can see my new emails that have come through, just like that, okay? What you'll also see in that section is a text message, communication from other apps that you have. If you have like a DoorDash or an Uber, and they're trying to communicate with you, they'll send you notifications that you'll be able to check in this section. So that's why this section is so important. Now at the top here, you'll find these switches, like I was saying, that will control different functions of your phone. So you want to turn on your flashlight, tap on the flashlight button, and now your camera flash turns into a flashlight. If you get on an airplane, you got your airplane mode. You also have your Wi-Fi shortcut right here. So if you wanted to connect to your home Wi-Fi network, you want to make sure this is lit up in blue. And the way you do that is just by tapping the icon. Tapping it once will turn it off. If it's gray, that means it's turned off. And once I tap it again, now it's blue. And that's how I know that my Wi-Fi is turned on. And if I want to connect to a network, I just need to put my finger on the button and hold. So just like this. It's going to take me right to the Wi-Fi shortcut in the settings. And now I can see all the available networks. In this case, you would want to look for your home network or the specific network you're trying to connect to. For example, if you're at Starbucks, it should say Starbucks. You would tap, let's just say this said Starbucks. You would tap on it, and then you'd have to enter the password, coffee. And then you would hit the connect button, and that would allow you to connect to that network. So that's how easy it is to connect to Wi-Fi, and using that shortcut up here, that's the easiest way to do it. You'll have your volume button here. So if you want to put your phone on vibrate, you'll tap this one time. Now it's on vibrate, it won't make any noise. And if I tap it again, it's on silent. So it won't vibrate and it also won't ring. And when I tap it again, if it's blue and you just see the speaker, that means that your sound is on and you'll be able to hear if someone calls or texts you if you get a notification. You also have your Bluetooth shortcut right here. Again, blue means it's on, and I can just hold down on it to go right to the settings and look for new Bluetooth devices. Now, when you open it, initially, it's going to begin searching for new devices, but after a while, it will stop searching. So keep in mind, you may have to tap the button up here. It says stop now, but this button is going to change, and it'll say scan. And when it says scan, it means you need to tap it to tell the phone, hey, start looking for new Bluetooth devices so that it can connect. Once you see it in the list, you'll just tap on it, and that's how you connect to a Bluetooth device. Keep in mind, some devices you will need to put into a pairing mode first before it'll show up on that list. And for that, you'll have to consult the manual of that device. Next, I'm going to show you, there's one more thing in this section here, which is, so you swipe down one time to see this view, and I can swipe again to see more options. So you can see your hotspot. If you want to use your phone as a mobile hotspot, you can turn it on here. Power saving mode is here, your GPS. If you want to turn off your GPS, just tap that button, and now your GPS is no longer on. And that's a quick tweak to make your battery run a little bit longer, is not having your GPS on all the time. You also have your shortcut here to control the brightness of your phone. So by dragging this up, it'll make it brighter, and dragging it down makes it darker. We'll keep it a little bit brighter for the rest of the video. You can also swipe left and find another list of more options. Your QR code scanner is going to be right here if you need to scan a QR. Dark mode, this is a great setting that will change your whole background from white to dark. Do not disturb. There's so many things in here. I encourage you to come to this section and just play around to see all the options, but I want to make sure you know how to get to it, and that's why I'm being so thorough here. All right, so that is the notification panel. So next I want to go over how to sign into your personal email account. So you might have your Gmail on there just so you can download apps, but you may have another email address that you want to sign into, and I'm going to show you how to do that next. What we're going to do is, in this folder on the front that says Google, tap on the folder, tap on Gmail. Now, one important thing to note is that the Gmail app does a lot more than what people understand. So with the Gmail app, you can sign into other accounts that are not Google. That's one of the cool things about this app. So let me show you how to do that. So we're going to tap on the icon in the corner here. There should be a little circle right next to the search. We're going to tap on add another account. And this will bring up the list of all the accounts that are supported within the Gmail app. So if you have an Outlook, Hotmail, Live, a Yahoo, or an Office 360, you can sign into any one of these just by tapping on the appropriate selection and entering your information. So that's how easy it is to sign into another email account. On my personal phone, I'm signed into 10 different email accounts. And it's all because the Gmail app supports you signing into multiple accounts. Now, one important thing to note, some of you may have an AOL or an sbcglobal.net, a lot of these older type email accounts, and you may not see it in the list here. So I'm going to show you a trick on how to find another application that will allow you to sign into those email accounts and check them on your phone. We're going to hit the home button, go back to the Play Store. Make sure you're at the bottom here, you go to apps. And at the top here, where it says search for apps, just tap in the box. And you're gonna type in the end of your email account. So here's an example of what I mean when I say that. I'm gonna hit the button here, tap the @ symbol, and I'm gonna type in at sbcglobal.net. And then I'm going to hit search. Now what it's going to bring up is a list of all the apps that will support that email type. So any one of these applications you can download, and it will allow you to sign into your sbcglobal.net email. Some of the best ones on this list, this one right here is really good. The Samsung email app is also really good. In fact, we would just tap on it here, tap install, and that's how easy it is to download that application. And then you can go in and then you can sign into that other email type. So that is the process. And you should be able to, again, get all your emails now that you go to that app and just sign into it. As a reminder, you'll need to swipe up and make sure you're in the app section, and then you'll need to tap on the email app here. And that's where you'll sign into that account type. Okay. All right. Next, I want to show you just a few more things. So first, I want to show you how to make a call, and next, how to send a text message. To make a call, you're going to tap on the green phone button, and you'll need to first make sure you're in the keypad section. You'll have three options down here: contacts, recent, and keypad. And under keypad, you're going to just type in the phone number. I'm going to type it fast, but again, feel free to type at whatever speed you want when you're going to make your call. So I'm going to type in the phone number, and I'm just going to tap the green button here to start the call. Now, I don't have service on this phone, so it's not going to actually make the call, but that is the process, is just typing in the number, tapping the green button. Now, if you want to send a text message, tap on the message button at the bottom, and then you'll have a little bubble in the bottom right corner. Tap on the bubble, and we're going to type in our phone number. So that's the first thing you do, is type in the phone number of the person you want to text, and then hit next. Now, if you have phone numbers saved in your phone, instead of typing the phone number, you can simply just start typing the name of the person, and then it should bring up their number in this section up here. Next, we're going to tap on the box that says enter message. And here I can type my message. Hi, how's your day going? Okay, and then I'm going to tap on this little button here to send it. Now that's how easy it is to send a text message. Now, if you want to attach or picture or take a picture and send it to them, you would use the two buttons on the left here. So this button, the first one, is if you already have a picture saved in your phone, you can just tap this, and at the bottom it'll bring up a list of all of the pictures you've taken. You'll just select a picture and it'll add it to your text, and then you'll hit send. You can also tap the camera button if you'd like to take a picture right now. I can just simply snap a picture, and then it's going to show me the picture. I'm going to press OK, and it's attached because it'll have a little number above the top, and I'm going to hit the little circle to send it. And that's how you send a picture to someone in a text message. All right, for our next section, we're going to be going over how to use the camera. You'll see your camera button in the bottom right corner right here, red button. And when you first open the camera, it's going to look like this. It's going to ask you if you want to turn on your location tag, and all that's going to do is when you take pictures in different locations, it will group them by location. I tend to not use this feature, so I hit cancel, but if you'd like your photos grouped by location, hit the turn on button. Now, this is how you control the different settings on your camera. So photo is the main, the default section, and that's how you just take pictures. So it's going to always start in the photo section. You'll just tap the white button to take pictures. And if you want to zoom, you can hit these two buttons on the left and right. You'll see 0.5 if you want to zoom out, or the 3 if you want to zoom in closer. You can also hit the little buttons at the bottom here to zoom in more. So I can hit 20 times zoom, 30 times zoom. So when you go to the left, it's zooming out. And as you go to the right, it's gonna zoom in more. And if you wanna bring that menu back up, you'll just need to tap on one of the buttons first and then go along the row there. You can also zoom with your fingers just by pinching like this. And then next, so that's the zoom. If you want to take a video, you just need to tap the video button here or slide over, and you'll notice your button changes to a little red circle in the center. And now this is how we take a video. You'll see it counting up at the top here. If you want to turn on a light for your video, you could just tap this, and now you'll have some light to go along to make your video a little bit brighter. And when you're finished recording, just hit the stop button here. You can also pause the video for a short time if you want. And while the video is recording, you can hit the camera button here to take still shots while it's recording the video. Okay. If you hit more, on the more side here, you'll see you have all these other camera options, from a panoramic video, food mode, night mode if you're taking a picture at night and you want to capture as much light as you can. All these other really cool options here. So play around with those when you have free time to learn how they work. Now after you take a picture, if you want to see the picture, you need to tap this little circle here. It'll take you to your camera gallery, and you can swipe through and see all the pictures that we've just taken. You can hit the heart to favorite them, and the heart will actually put them in their own favorites folder. So I can go through and say, oh, I don't like these. I do like this video. I'm going to hit the heart, and that will save it as the in that favorites folder. You'll notice right now our video is playing, but we can't hear any of the volume. If you tap on this little button here, it'll unmute it so you can hear it while the video is playing. And now we can hear when I was talking for that section. Hit our back button here. The back button will take you back to the camera so you can continue to take more pictures. So again, tap the button here to see what pictures you've taken, and then the back button to get out of it and go back to the camera. These are the main two functions that you'll want to use, the photo and video. If you want to take really nice cinematic pictures, you can go to the portrait mode just by sliding over like that. And I can put one thing in my shot just like this. And I can take a really cool picture where it's going to just focus on the main subject, and it's going to blur out the background. Let me slide it over so you can see it better. So you'll see I have my green little leaf here. And we're gonna take that picture by tapping the white button. And now if I tap my button to review, you can see that the green section of the leaf is lit up, and then it blurs out the background of the picture. So you'll see the background here is blurry and blurry. Now this feature primarily works the best if you're taking a picture of someone and you want that person to be in view and you want their background to be blurry. That's when you would use the portrait setting. Okay. The next thing I want to show you how to do is how to save a contact to your phone. So if there's someone important in your life and you know you'll be calling that person a lot, you want to go to the phone app and you want to go over to contacts. Or actually, this is the easiest way to do it. I want to make sure I make this as simple as possible. Just type in the phone number. Go to the phone, make sure you're on keypad, and let's type in the phone number. Okay, after you've typed in the phone number, tap the plus at the top of the phone here, and it will ask you, do you want to create a new contact? Hit create a contact, and here you'll have this pop-up that'll ask you, hey, do you want to save it to the phone or to your Google account? always, always, always save it to your Google account. That way, if you ever lose your phone, your contacts will be backed up in the cloud under your email address. All you have to do is sign in on your new phone with that Google account, and all your contacts will automatically load on the new phone. That's a pro tip for you. Let's name this contact Joe the Third, just to put a random name in there. If you tap where it says mobile, you can change it and select what the number is for. So by default, it saves to mobile, but you can say this is his home number. So I'm going to make that the home. And then you can also tap the plus to add another phone number if you like. You can tap on email if you want to add their email address. You can tap the view more button to add additional information. So maybe you want to add their home address, how you know them, maybe some notes about how you met them, or a website they have, or a social media account. You can also designate a special ringtone for that person by tapping here. So every time that person calls you, you can have it play a certain sound, so you'll always know it's that person. So this is the default sound, but I'm just going to come down here and select a different option. So let's say we selected Moon Discovery. Now I'm just going to hit the back button up here, and I'm going to save it. And now every time this person calls, it's going to play that ringtone and not the default ringtone. And that's how I always know it's that person that's calling. So that's the quickest way to save a contact to your phone. And I just want to show you, I want to go back to text messages really quickly. If I create a new text message and I type in Joe, Joe is going to come up right here, and I can just select his name, and now I can send him a message. So that's how you send a message to a contact that you've already saved in your phone. So the next thing I want to show you is how to set up your fingerprint sensor, and also how to put a password on your phone so that whenever you open it, it will ask for a password or your fingerprint before you get in the phone. This is a higher level of security to ensure that no one can just hack into your phone easily. Okay, so to do this, we're going to swipe down from the top of the screen, tap on the settings wheel in the corner, and once in settings, we're going to go down to biometrics and security, and then the first option here is going to be facial recognition. The second option is fingerprints. Tap on fingerprints. We're going to hit continue. Now, in order to set up a fingerprint to unlock your phone, you do first need a regular password or lock on the phone. So I'm going to do a pattern password, and I just need to create a unique pattern so that if for whatever reason my fingerprint sensor isn't working, I can use this to unlock the phone. Hit next, put in the same password twice, confirm. So now our password is set up. That's going to secure our phone. And now we can program our fingerprint sensor to unlock the phone. So the sensor is actually at the bottom where this little circle is. So just take your finger and just pick it up, put it down. Pick it up, put it down. And you want to then start moving your finger around the circle so that it can learn different parts of your finger. And you'll just keep doing this until it has matched your fingerprint. And we're just about done here. And you can always add a second finger, and I always encourage you add 2 or 3. One, because guess what? You might end up switching hands and need to unlock it with your other hand because this hand is greasy or oily. So definitely pick a finger on your left hand or on your opposite hand so that you have both hands covered in the event one hand you can't use. For the sake of this, I'm going to hit done, but I want you, when you set it up, to make sure you program multiple fingers in. Okay, we're going to hit agree. And you will need to sign into your Samsung account. If you don't have a Samsung account, don't worry, it's free. And you can you can link it with your Google account. This is the easiest way to do it. You're just gonna hit create account. And I always, these are all optional selections about sharing your data. I don't check any of these. I just hit agree. And then it will ask you to enter an email address, a password, first name, and a last name. So go ahead and do this right now. I do already have an account, so I'm just gonna sign right into it. But for you, create your account entering this basic information right here. All right, so we are all done. We've entered our account information. Now, one disclaimer is that you don't have to set up a Samsung account. Actually, after I was able to see that setting up the Samsung account is optional, I would still encourage you to do it because you will need it to unlock other features of the phone. So I'd encourage you to do it, but it is not mandatory to use the fingerprint sensor. Okay, so we're on our lock screen now. And to get into the phone, remember we have a password now, or we can use our fingerprint. So if I try to just swipe, it's gonna ask me to draw that pattern to unlock the phone, okay? So that's one option. The other option is I can use my fingerprint, just like that. And now I can unlock the phone using my fingerprint. So that is the process to set up the fingerprint sensor. Next, I wanna show you a few other important system tweaks that will help improve your experience with your phone. The first one is swipe down from the top of the screen, go back to the settings. You wanna go to display, swipe up, and go to screen timeout. Now by default, your phone is gonna be set to either 15 seconds or 30 seconds. It's just how the manufacturer sets it out of the box. I would encourage you set it to 2 minutes or 5 minutes. And what this does is the screen is not gonna go dim if you're not touching the phone fast enough. By putting it on a higher time, the screen is not gonna go to sleep for 5 minutes. So if you're reading something or your phone is just sitting on the table, it won't lock right away. So 2 minutes or 5 minutes will be the preferred option for this to just improve your experience. So next, this is a really cool feature. It is called your app edge. And by swiping, so there's a little thin, I don't know what the term is for it, but there basically is, you should see a little line on the side of your phone, and the way to find it is find the volume button and basically swipe to the left. It brings up this menu that's called your app edge. It is a shortcut to different apps on your phone, and it's also something you can customize, and you can put your favorite apps there to be able to get to them easy. So again, find your volume button and just swipe onto the screen like that. It'll bring up this menu and you'll have all these shortcut options. So camera, your phone, your settings, your text messages. If I hit the menu here, I can tap edit and I can actually change what apps I see in that section. So for example, you might say, oh, you know, I don't really want this. I don't know what that is. I don't use that. I would rather have my Facebook. So I'm going to hold down on Facebook, hold it for 1 second, and then you can drag it over and move it to this section. Let's try it again. There we go. And maybe you say, I don't know what that is. So I'm gonna just tap the little red minus in the corner to remove that. And you say, but I do want my photo gallery so I can see the pictures I've taken. Hold down on gallery, drag it over and let it go. And now you can have it showing the apps you use the most. Another tip, upper right corner, hit the 3 dots. If you turn off show recent apps, you'll have more room to add more applications. You might say, oh, I want my email. I want to be able to see those. Hold down on that, drag it over, and now you'll have your Gmail right there. And you can swipe through and find other important applications you use and just move them over. So that is your app edge. Okay, the very last thing I want to show you is the theme store, which is a cool place where you can download different wallpapers and make your phone look very different in this menu. So hold down on the screen. Again, find a spot where there's nothing. So for example, I don't want to hold here because there's something there, but there's nothing in this spot. I'm going to hold down, and then I have all these menu options that come up. Tap on themes. This will take us to the Samsung Galaxy themes, and you'll have all these cool options from themes to wallpapers, which is just the background of the phone. The background is called the wallpaper. Icons, you can change how the icons look right here. And I'll show you a really cool tip. So under wallpaper, for example, tap on top, go to all, and change it to free. And this way it'll show you all of the free options first. You can see if you find a free one that you like and download that first. And if you don't like it, then you can go to from free to all, and then you can see all the ones that are available. Just keep in mind some you will have to pay for. So those are wallpapers. If you go to themes, these change more than just the wallpaper. They change the background of the phone and the color of your icons. So if I go to animated, this is a really random theme here, but it's a Valentine's Day theme. So the icons are little hearts. The background is different. The lock screen is going to look like this. The dialer, it changes everything. It makes the entire theme of the phone different. Even your keyboard is going to be a different color. So you can come in here, and this one is not free, so it will cost you $1.60, but you'll tap on it, add your credit card, and then you can have this cool theme downloaded to your phone. Okay. One last thing I want to show you. I keep remembering things, and I just want to make sure I give you guys all the information here. If we go back to settings, there's one more cool feature you'll want to turn on. Settings wheel is right here. Go to display. Actually, no, I take that back. It's not in display. It is in lock screen. Go to lock screen. And then we're going to go to the always on display, and we're going to tap here and change the menu to show always. And this will show a really cool clock when your phone is asleep. It'll look like this. So whenever your phone is asleep but on the table, you'll always be able to see the time and the date. Pretty cool. All right, we've come to the end of our video. Hope you guys found this helpful. We tried to be super thorough and just give you a lot of information to get you set up using your phone. Make sure you hit the like button if it was helpful. Tap that subscribe button to stay tuned for more videos. And check out these other 2 videos on the screen here. You'll find some other really cool information. Take care, and as always, have a good one.